Hello, right, take two. Let's try and get this a wee bit more succinct and a bit more flowing. There's a reason for this video, and yes, it's to do with romance, it's to do with partnerships. Yes, my romantic partnerships, or the awakenings that I've had this morning, but I'll be right content into it, and hey, it might help someone else. So, right, okay, I realised this morning in my bed it is 28 days since Magician Man, what will we call him by his real name? Because he's not a magician apart from that manipulator. Craig blocked me. But so that's 20 days. That's 20 days to make a new habit, right? But I also realised it's about 6 months since I actually walked away back when I came back from my holiday. Basically, I came back from my holiday and then obviously I'm going through menopause and shit like that. But yeah, with the pregnancy, I had a pregnancy scare. To be fair, it could be me totally misreading my cards, but erred on the side of caution, got the morning after pill anyway, and yes, he totally freaked out and was fucking useless, and that's when I really saw the narcissist, because it was all about him. Was no support, no good whatsoever, so it was at that point in the end of August when I came back home, I was like, no, I'm not doing this anymore, so walked away from him. I had kept a little bit of contact because I'd let him know that the pregnancy tests were negative, and yes, he kind of managed to sneak back in. So it was then probably about mid-October that we thought, right, okay, let's try and do this. Let's try and make a go of this. And then he got sick right after we saw each other to get through it. He got sick. So I tried to kind of keep going for another 2, maybe 3 weeks at the most. And then I was like, mate, we're not going to call him Magician Man because he's not a magician other than the manipulator, narcissist. So I was just like, Craig, look, your health, you need to get your health. You're not in the place for a relationship. You need to get yourself sorted out. And it was really frustrating for me because when you see someone who's fucking sick and they're not doing anything to help themselves. So yeah, so that was cool. He agrees. So like, right, cool. Relationship backseat. So we kind of kept in touch a wee bit for a couple of weeks, and then I got to the point I'm like, why am I keeping him in my life? So I blocked him. And it was then about a couple of weeks later, start of December, that he followed my tarot page, and he's never any overlap on Facebook. I don't know if that's because there's been other women on the scene, because that's always been a thing with us in the past, that there's been cheating, he's been lying and shit like that, and he has been seeing other women, and certainly when we started seeing each other, apparently there was a few other women on the go. So yep, then that kind of happened, and yep, stupidly it kind of got back in again. I saw him and hugged my knee, and then I was like, nah, not doing this. Basically, I kind of thought, right, okay, let's just maybe have a sexual relationship, go back to that. He agreed, and I just think this scales me. I was like, well, if you agreed, you obviously don't actually feel anything for me, so let's just fucking call this quits. So called it quits. Start of January, he was like, no. But then he fucking wouldn't let it go. He would not let it go. And he talked me into fucking giving it another go. So there was 1 week at the start of January that I went all in, because it was all about safety and sheltering and being secure, and we were mirroring back to each other. So I was like, right, okay. And I did exactly what I always tell you guys not to do. I put his heart before mine. I gave him everything. I fucking tried to give him all the security for a week, and thank fuck that he only dragged this out for a week. It was then a week later he blocked me, and I know why he blocked me. I mentioned my ex, and I know that triggered the fuck out of him. I know it, and I know with him being a narcissist, I know that's why he blocked me, because I said my ex was helping me to build my bed, and when you bed that box, I'm still real offended with my ex. We've got the dog in common. It's always been an issue with him. So yes, that happened, and then it was the next morning, 20 days ago, I woke up and I found my ass blocked. So like, absolutely, completely, 100%, I am so glad that he did it, because he showed me he kept showing me who he was, and I kept fucking no seeing it. And I think I'm just the kind of person, I just give people so many chances. But yep, so that's it, man, done and dusted, like out my life. And I just had a realisation this morning that I'm a Gemini. I'm a twin, okay? And I had my astro chart done, and relationships, yes, are hugely important to me. I have 3 relationships in my life. One lasted over 14 years, my first relationship. And then there was Craig, who was off and on for like 11 years. And then there was Scott, my most recent. I was with him for like 6 years. And then Craig was then came back kind of thing. So yeah, 3 kind of really big relationships in my life. And yeah, when I was reading my astro chart, I'm just like, fuck, that's just me. But I had the realisation this morning. I thought, and I've always kind of had these feelings like maybe I am just meant to be alone. I'm not meant to have that partner, that 2 of cups. I was just lying in my bed this morning and I'm just like, what if I'm breaking karmic cycles? What if this is the purpose? Obviously, I've got other purposes with this to die and the work that I do with the healing and that, right? But what if this, for me personally, for my karma, for my past life healing, I'm here in this lifetime to break that cycle of being in relationships that are fucking shit, that do not serve me. Maybe abusive relationships, maybe relationships with narcissists. And yeah, I mean, I've not had any abusive relationship. I've not been involved in any other than with him because he was emotionally abusive to me. And he has distinct, real toxic traits of narcissism. And I see it all, and the cards warned me about it, and I journaled the fuck out of it all. And I saw it all, and I just kept going my own way. Kept going, nah, because he was really fucking good. He really was a master manipulator. So I am meant to be maybe on my own in this lifetime. And I've just so came to peace with that. And it's that Ace of Swords, like, why this whole trying to search for something that maybe isn't meant for me? And by God, it's so much better being single than being in a relationship with someone who does not love you. What was that thing that I read? I was addicted to being needed because I didn't feel that I was wanted. That is it in a nutshell. So guys, if you want to learn from me, you need to put your own heart first. And it is much, much better to be not in a relationship, to be single, than to be with the wrong person who just mind fucks you, who abuses you, who just is not good for you. And I was sitting down to do my cards for today, pulling my cards, look at the overarching theme of my day, the lovers. Self-love all the way. So there we go. Turns out I think Craig was actually my fake twin flame and not my real twin flame, but even if it was my real twin flame, we could just like get to fuck basically. So that's my musings, and as I say, just a major epiphany like before 7 o'clock in the morning. So let's see what else my day is going to bring. My books are open all this week. Sunday I'm at the Noir Night Market in Glasgow, which is going to be fucking amazing. It's it's an adult-only market, so it's going to be quite saucy. So yeah, I'm going to create a wee saucy tarot reading, a wee kinky reading, and yeah, I'll have some witchy products and that, especially some more of my love-orientated ones there as well. So but I'm available for put my teeth in, available for private readings, and yeah, voice message ones will be done within a few days max. Okay. So thank you so much. Drop me a message. Are you single? Are you loving it? Let me know in the comments. Let's reclaim this. Have a beautiful Monday.